I'm just as big as a Five Nights at Freddy's fan as anyone, but boy, I feel like they could step up their game a little more when creating movies. And here's what I think they can improve upon in Five Nights at Freddy's 3 when it eventually comes out. Now, the number one thing I want to talk about, number 4, is I feel like we need to improve upon the characters such as Mike, Vanessa, and Abby. Now, I feel like compared to the first one, the second movie didn't really, put their characters more up. I felt like we just went more down because Mike, he just kind of became an asshole in the second movie. Now, the one character I would say they improved was Vanessa. I feel like she was a lot more interesting in the second one compared to the first one. Abby, she's just Abby. She stayed the same to me. Now, I feel like they could just, give Mike more of a character arc. I don't know what that is because I'm not a writer, but I feel like they can come up with something more interesting because I believe in them and I'm pretty sure they will. Now, another thing they can improve upon is the story. Please give us a good story for Five Nights at Freddy's 3. The potential is there. You got William Afton as Springtrap as the main antagonist. Fazbear Fright. We haven't really had a story for Five Nights at Freddy's. It's just, montages of, oh, I recognize that from a game or anything else. Please give us just a story. You know what I mean? Something good, because Five Nights at Freddy's has an interesting lore and story, and I feel like we are missing that, and it's not to its full potential like it should be. Now, another thing I want to talk about, it's a horror movie. I feel like these movies, the atmosphere is just not there. When you look at the games, the atmosphere is just fantastic, but I feel like the movies just fell flat on that right away. So I feel like we can also improve upon that. Just look at the first game and second game, and just look at the movies. It's a night and day difference. Now, another thing, the final thing, I feel like we should try a little more in the horror. When I was watching Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 1, yes, it is darker, but the scares just wasn't there because they don't build up to them. They just kind of happen. And I feel like we can just come up with way more unique things. The mango kill, for instance. That was pretty good. I like that. That actually scared me. But the movie just doesn't have more stuff like that. It kind of leans on the goofy side. But I just wish we can add more horror elements. At the end of the day, I'm a big fan of this franchise. And I just want them to do great. Because who doesn't want their franchise to just be done really well? But that's going to do it for this. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.